And the Black Knights will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calc.
Oh, he's got some space. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Army's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Back to pass on second down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll power it inside with the fullback. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and, hey, even cause a turnover, that's just gravy.
Got room to work. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding how...
There he goes! At the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he tacked on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now has got to be expecting pressure. So you want to know where your hot routes are. You got to know where your best one-on-one matchup is. But understand this, we're still in the first half. If the defense gets you, tip of the cap, you can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Mays. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's
turning it on. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs and smothers. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on 1st and goal. On the option. He's going for the goal line. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. They go to the draw. Makes one man miss. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Black Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Using his feet.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Punts it out of the air. Still on his feet at the 45. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Catch in the middle. It smothers. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Breaks into the open. He's got 98 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's got it and just sashays into the end zone for the touchdown.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacy. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. They've gotten very little done on their first 3 possessions, hoping this one will be more productive. They'll send the back in motion. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The option look. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And they'll blow it dead around the 30-yard line.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but...
Oh, he's got some space. Smashes through the tackle. Almost took it all the way there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Looking for the end zone. And he dances into the end zone for a touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quarterback on the keeper. They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And he's going to make it all the way in for a touchdown off the fumble recovery. At this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
And the extra point is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll run the option. Running into the open space. There he goes. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Black Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On the option. He'll do it himself. Now the pitch. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Caught in the backfield, it's not. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Moore. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
This guy's in the Heisman picture because his stats are just ridiculous, and he threw for over 300 yards last game out. He's putting up another monster game here today, guys.
Pulls it in, it's Mays. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. He now has 108 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Going with the ground game left. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
You wonder about that play call on 3rd and long, maybe just trying to get themselves a little bit more real estate, but it didn't fool the defense. They create another negative play now deep in the opponent's territory. The defense has just been dominant on this drive.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you punt them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field, all the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you could tell that caught up with him to force the fumble.
Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Makes a man miss. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. Wide open downfield. They get him. Now late in the half, they have the 1st down at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride Davis here. Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 31. It is a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. This offense has been running wild in the 1st half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football.
Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
He'll ride his man on the option. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And this ball will be downed at around the 20.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Mays. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Looking down the middle. Hauls it in. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll line up for a second down play. Quickly to the tight end.
I like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Got the quick pass. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation, total touchdowns scored, and that
headed to the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Touch pass on the run. Going for the goal line. And it's a touchdown. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the returner will be dragged down. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Black Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From deep in their own territory, he'll throw it. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And he's knocked down. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Black Knights will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches. And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman. But just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
Second down, they'll go to the air. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Shakes off the defender. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Right on the money. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Huge loss on the play. Resulting play.
Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. Here comes the heat. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. Picks up the first down, still moving. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's... at the 22-yard line. And the Black Knights with the 1st and 10. Oh, better look out. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
Looks as if he's going to run it. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Black Knights.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Moore. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. So much for jumbo sets. They'll go 5 wide on 2nd and 2.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball
Converts on 4th down. Still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
The sure hands, it's Mays. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Mays. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Army has it back in the offense, ready to go. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. Stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Black Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Wants to throw. It's McMillan. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
If you're going to be a quarterback in the Heisman race, you've got to win games and you've got to put up big numbers, and that's exactly what this guy has done all season.
And it's in there for a touchdown. That ought to be enough. make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something. Put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Boom, right down the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Flying out to the left. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. And the Black Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller. And certainly if you're the quarterback, you're going to have time to throw.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Now on the option. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Snagged out of the air. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires on the move. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Spades. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football. And he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
The kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll keep it himself. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here comes the option. The pitch. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Dropping back, it's McMillan. Makes the grab on the left. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Off and running. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
A lot of real estate in front of them as the drop. He lets it fly. Pulls it in on the left. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The offense will quick. Timeout. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job. And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight.
Time to take a shot. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. So a little too much contact trying to defend the fade, and that'll move it closer after that pass interference penalty. Back to throw, it's Jarvis. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Timeout by the offense.
After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down. Looking for more. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Power football with the run. Across. Got enough space. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just